All right, it's Friday. We made it. And what are we doing? We're going to end the week off and start the weekend off right with some back squats. It's going to be great. It's going to be great. So, the last couple weeks we've been doing our back squats based off of our 3 rep max. Same thing today. So, what we got going on every 2 minutes for 10 minutes. You will be doing 4 of them at 90% of your 3 rep max, 3 at 95%. 2 at 100%, and the last 2 sets is just a single at 105% of that 3 rep max. So for some of you, your 3 rep max was very close to your 1 rep max. Cool. So that 105% might actually be tying your 1 rep max PR, or even going to PR your 1 rep max, which is awesome. Like truly awesome. It's a great way to end the week off and a great way to start the weekend. So it's every 2 minutes. Then we have 2 rounds for time. I am giving you all a 10-minute time cap, which is aggressive. As you guys probably noticed, I'm starting to give you guys aggressive time caps. Why is that? You all are getting fitter. All right, so you're doing this to yourself. But it is 2 rounds for time, 50 double unders, 35 thrusters at 75, 55, and 1,000, so 700 meter bike. So that thruster weight is the same weight that we had for WTF just happened, for those last 45 of them. At that point in that workout, the first 15 to 20 felt great, and then it kind of hit you in a wall. Well, what's going to happen in this workout is that first round of 35 is going to feel good. It really is, because you're coming off of just 50 double unders. And so you're thinking, you could probably do all 35 in a row, but do you want to do that? I don't know if you really should, because what's going to happen with the second round? Because you have 35 of them, you have another 35 to do later. So how would I break up these thrusters? I like to do a bigger set and then maybe a smaller set, and if I need to do a third set, a little bit smaller. So bigger, medium. So big, medium, small. So we are thinking I'm doing 15. And then I am doing 10, which will take me 25, and then maybe another set of 10. All right, something like that. That's very manageable, and we want to make sure that those breaks are very quick breaks, like 5 seconds, at the most 10 seconds. And then we're going to that bike. We're looking at that bike to take under 2 minutes on there, all right? If you are trying to keep a pace here, if you keep, for males, 425 watts, for females, roughly about 350, you will get that done in just over about 90 seconds. All right, for some of you, that 425 is a sustainable pace. For some of you, that is a little aggressive. And so for that first round of the biking, we don't want to come out too hot. All right, we are thinking about a 75% effort. It's almost like a warm-up in a sense. But we also have to remember that I only am giving you 10 minutes to complete this workout. So if you do 2 minutes per movement, which is 2 minutes for 50 double unders, which shouldn't take that long, 2 minutes for thrusters, 2 minutes for the bike, times that by 2, that's 6 minutes. You're not going to make it in time. So we are looking for those 50 double unders to take about 30 to 45 seconds. Then we'll transition back to those thrusters to say that's a minute. We get to those thrusters, looking for that to take 2 minutes. There we go. We're at 3 minutes there. A little bit of transition, and we're looking at 2 minutes for the bike. We're at roughly 4.5 minutes there for 1 round. Now, without faltering, you're going to get under there at like 9 minutes. So this is aggressive time cap, which is okay. We're making everyone better. Our warm up here, we are 8-minute flow starting with a 2-minute assault bike of 5 single leg squats to a box each leg. So we want that box to be at parallel, maybe a little bit lower, but we want it to be controlled when we descend. So you're descending down and you get like 2 inches from the box and you just kind of plop down there. It's not controlled. That's a little bit too short of a box or too low of a box. All right, we want to show control the whole entire time. 5 single leg deadlifts, there's no weight there. Remember, it says deadlifts, so not RDL. So if you did have a bar there, we're thinking when that bar gets to your knees, you're going to bend your knees a little bit and close that knee pit angle. Same thing. 5 side plank clamshells each side. Remembering with those side plank clamshells, we want to have a nice 90 degree at our kneecaps, so our heels are going to be right behind our knee. And then you want your knees, your hips, and your shoulders to be in a straight line, squeezing the butt. Then we have 3 sand squats. For those that did these in quarantine, you'll know how absolutely wonderful these are. But it's 6 seconds down, 6 second pause at the bottom, 6 seconds up. This is a really good time, especially for coaches, to look to see how people are moving that day. In the sense of, are they a little toe dominant, meaning they're not pushing that butt back or their knees back. Maybe their chest is falling, so we don't think about pinching the shoulder blades back and down to rise up that chest. And for you athletes, these are all great points of performance to remember too. You'll see that I say first round of sand squats, use an empty bar. Every round after that, add weight to the bar. I am looking at about probably 2.5 rounds with that. But don't worry, after this general and specific warm-up, I'm giving you guys 9 more minutes to warm up to that 90% of our 3-rep max, which does make sense because it is pretty heavy start out. Today's gonna be fun. We're gonna rock and roll. We're gonna get big old booties, big old tree trunks, and they're gonna be strong, and they're gonna be fit, and they're gonna be lean. Love you all. Happy Friday. Let's rage.